Wow. What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pialini here, your YouTube World Harrison Champion. Yeah, YouTube. I'm coming at you today with my WWE Monday Night Raw review for April 17, 2017. So, let's get things going, shall we, the John Squad? We kicked off WWE Monday Night Raw with Braun Strowman, and he gets on the mic and he talks about last week and that he is proud for what he did to Roman Reigns. And it's funny too, the crowd's like going, yes, yes, yes about it too, like they're all happy about it. So I thought it was funny too. And so then he talks about that tearing through the whole locker room and that he's going to destroy the whole locker room. So then Kurt Angle comes out and tells Braun that he's done enough and that he should be suspended for tonight, and that at Payback we are going to have Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in a match. Payback. So then that so then Braun leaves the ring and says that he needs more competition or else. So, let's see what's going to happen on. We'll just continue on. The first match we had on Raw was Chris Jericho versus Samoa Joe with Seth Rollins on commentary, and the winner was Samoa Joe by submission. Chris Jericho did tappy tappy tappy. That's right, he tapped out. After the match, Joe gets on the mic and talks to Seth Rollins, and that he was a target, and that he cares about his clientele, Triple H, and that he does not like what Seth Rollins did to Triple H or Steamman. So Seth talks to Joe and says to him that Payback is a bitch. So Rollins saying some harsh words to Samoa Joe here, man. Everything is becoming good at Payback. So we get Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe at Payback. Oh, please, please protect Seth Rollins in the match, please. The second match we had on Raw was Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson versus Enzo and Big Cass, which originally was supposed to be the Golden Truth, but the Golden Truth, or Truth and Goldust, got attacked by Braun Strowman in the back, and he just destroyed those two guys. So, but of course, the winner of the Enzo and Big Cass, Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson match was Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson, and that was such an awkward finish. How the way Karl Anderson finished up the match, what he did to Enzo, it was pretty awkward finish to it. So apparently that was pretty funny too, how the way it just ended. So that's what happens there. So then the third match we had on Raw was T.J. Perkins versus Jack Gallagher. Neville and Austin Aries were coming out as special guys on ringside, and them two went at it. But the winner of that match was T.J. Perkins, and I'm loving. And I have to admit, the John Squad, I'm loving the heel T.J. Perkins. I think that this T.J. Perkins heel is phenomenal and awesome, man. I think that this kid is just awesome at what he does. So TJ Perkins is still dabs. I can dab too. Dabs, yep. So TJ Perkins is a great heel. I love that kid a lot. So let's go on to the next one. So we had an in-ring segment with Miz TV with a special guest Dean Ambrose, and the Miz talks about last week from moving from SmackDown to Monday Night Raw with Maurice. Dean Ambrose comes out and gets on the mic and thanks the Miz for having him on Miz TV. Dean starts telling, starts telling to the Miz that and Maurice that he starts making jokes about them, like he's making jokes about the Miz and Maurice, and Miz saying like, and Miz is getting all angry and just showing the frustration about it, and says that and angry at Dean, and that he is a disgrace, and that he is a disgrace, and that he is lazy and a whatever that word he said on last night, whatever he said, conspirants. That's what the Miz said. So apparently that's what happened. So then Dean Ambrose had enough. He goes ahead and attacks the Miz. But then the Miz gets away from Dean Ambrose. So we could see at Payback the Miz versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental title. Gonna be something. Another match we had on Raw was a fatal four-way to decide the number one contenders for the Raw Women's Championship at Payback to face Bayley, and and it was Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax versus Mickey James versus Alexa Bliss. And the winner was, and the new number one contender for the Raw Women's Championship at Payback to face Bayley is Alexa Bliss. Man, that's going to be awesome, man. That's just phenomenal. Again, and wow. Ooh. The fifth match we had on Raw was Kurt Hawkins versus Finn Balor. And of course, the winner was Finn Balor. Basically, it was like a jobber. So Kurt Hawkins is a jobber. So, of course, Finn Balor is going to win. So, Finn Balor is the winner of the match. So, we had a first time ever match on Raw. We had the next match we had on Raw was a first time ever match between Jeff Hardy versus Cesaro. And the winner was Jeff Hardy. That's right. So happy Jeff Hardy won. And after the match, Sheamus and Cesaro shook Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy's hands to show some sportsmanship. So then we go on to the main event of the night. So the main event we had on Raw was Braun Strowman versus Big Show. And this match was awesome. But let me tell you this now. This nothing I expected. I was expecting it during the match, but during the match, guess what happens? Braun Strowman and Big Show are on top of the turnbuckle, and the whole ring collapses as soon as they fall down. Like, the whole ring collapsed, and it was like, holy moly. The whole ring just collapsed, and I was like, wow. And apparently there was no winner during this match because it was probably a no contest, but wow. Like, the ring just collapsed, and that brought me back to like Lesnar versus Big Show or something like that. Whoever broke the ring, but still, that was just like something old school style. But when 10 Raw, Braun Strowman stands in the middle of the ring, and he on top of the ramp, and he stands tall. So once again, the John Squad. Please like this video if you enjoyed WWE Monday Night Raw last night. And if you enjoyed WWE Monday Night Raw, if you enjoyed the ring collapse in at the end of Raw, leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about that part. And subscribe for more. You're all the best of John Square. You're one of a kind. And I love each and every one of you all. And you're all the champions on this channel right here. That's right. So, peace out, the John Squad. And today is Tuesday. Peace.